Sadness in Santa Fe and a massive turnout at St. Francis Park, all because of the overnight crash that killed 4 teens and critically injured another. Investigators say the wrong-way driver who crashed into them may have been driving drunk again. The tragic story sparked a memorial service for the teens in downtown Santa Fe tonight. Hello, everyone. I'm Tim Maestas. As the capital city mourns, a suspect sits in jail. The Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office says 28-year-old Scott Owens was driving the wrong way just after midnight when he crashed into the teen's car on the old Las Vegas highway. News 13's Crystal Gutierrez is live in Santa Fe now with more. Crystal.
Well, Tim, the impact of the tragic crash that killed the 4 Santa Fe teens and left one in critical condition has stunned an entire community. The magnitude of the grief here tonight can't be expressed. Last night, this 2-lane road was nothing more than a stretch of highway for 5 teens on their way to a friend's house. Today, it's a reminder to their families of the morning Santa Fe County deputies came knocking on their doors. 4 of the teens died.
Rose Simmons, Julian Martinez, Alisa Trowell, and Kate Klein.
Just saying the names of the teens is hard for Under Sheriff Robert Garcia. He never even met them.
It's hard to go to any scene, a tragic accident, but when you see young kids like this and losing four kids in a tragic accident like this is very devastating to law enforcement.
Garcia says the 4 teens were killed after a suspected drunk driver slammed into them, leaving the car they were riding in completely mangled. The driver of the car the teens were riding in, 16-year-old Avery Kaufman, was the only one to survive. She's in critical condition. It took rescue crews several hours to get the teens out. They became trapped inside. As for the suspected drunk driver, 28-year-old Scott Owens, he lived.
When he arrived on scene, Mr. Owens was actually out of his vehicle and walking around.
But tonight he sits behind bars, charged for the deaths of the teens that have left Santa Fe in mourning.
Almighty God, higher power, source of all life, we commend our brothers and sisters to you, that they may enjoy your rest forever.
Hundreds bowed their heads as Father Martinez of St. Francis Cathedral led them in prayer. A somber night for Natalie Dunn, who's lost more than a friend.
She was one of my best friends. She was the most amazing piano player I've ever seen.
Natalie and Kate Klein were already making plans for after graduation. Now those plans are only memories. The youngest teen that was killed was only 15.
She was always so happy, always happy to see everyone, just so bubbly all the time. It's a horrible thing that happened.
Her friends say she always had a smile on her face. Now that smile will only be seen in pictures. A makeshift memorial is already in place at the crash site where many stopped by today to grieve for the enormous loss that's happened tonight. The families of the 4 teens will not be mourning alone. Back to you, Tim.
Thank you, Crystal. Avery Kaufman, the teen driver, is still listed in critical condition at UNM Hospital. The wrong-way suspect only suffered minor injuries. News 13 is learning more about that suspect, 28-year-old Scott Owens. He is charged so far with 4 counts of homicide by vehicle and 1 count of great bodily harm by vehicle. Owens is now in custody at the Santa Fe County Detention Center on a no-bond hold. He already has 1 DWI conviction on his record. According to the DWI Resource Center, the 2001 arrest led to a conviction but no jail time. Owens' BAC was .15. That's almost twice the legal limit. The 2001 case did not involve a crash.